Good evening, everybody. So, okay, we're reaching YouTube and we're reaching Facebook, and that is really all that matters. I will be probably reaching Twitch and a couple of others as well, but who cares? Kathleen Tinkler, Bernard, Stephanie, Justo, Mantas, Jeff Lewis, Rax FX, Nils Pa. Here we are. Okay. This, ladies and gentlemen, is a Fret-King guitar. It's a one you haven't seen before. It's a Country Squire Classic. The level's a little bit low. Okay, let's see what we're going to do about that then. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Yes, it's a Fret-King. Country Squire Classic. Lovely guitar. Lovely guitar. And see, that's peaking in the red now. Yeah. Stephen Hagen and Black Hole Colliery. So we're going to talk about this guitar as we go on. And I'll turn the vocal mic up. We're going to talk about this guitar as we go on and discuss it and demonstrate what it does. Well, I mean, you can see it. Yeah, stop messing about, son. Stop messing about. So we're going to start off with what blues, not blues. Now, I know you've heard it before, but ladies and gentlemen, that's all right, isn't it? Isn't it? BBC plays repeats all the time. All the time. So let's see what we've got. Jim Drummond on drums, Kenny Hutchison on bass. Yes, indeed. First one always a little bit shaky, but you know, we get there in the end. Greetings from Germany, replying, hello Mantas, hi Mantas, Ken Bainbridge, great stuff, thank you very much. Hello Nick Carter, yeah, okay, so I'll get warmed up, just warming up. So, you know, when you're setting this setup up, as you can see, it's not like landing on Mars, but it's pretty complicated. And you have to check and double check everything's right, because you don't want to be sitting in silence or in darkness playing to nobody. You know, hello Bruno. Mark Robinson, all right, kidder? Champion, why so we'll warm up as we go. Okay, so this is the Fret-King Country Squire Classic, and it's got some very nice features. And first of all, let's look at this bridge pickup here, ladies and gentlemen. It's called a tapped 50, okay, or a 50 tapped 50, and it has extra winds in it, so it has what you would call vintage winding, and then it has a few extra winds. Now, I don't know if you can see, you have like an inner and an outer control here for the tone. And the tone, this is the tone standard, is your normal guitar tone. And this inner control here brings in extra windings, so you can get a slightly warmer than the standard bridge. So let's have a listen to it. Pull the distortion back. Okay, so that's like the vintage. When you bring that up, it gives you the extra winds, so you get a fatter, beefier sound. And then in the neck we have what's called a staggered twin. Okay. A double pickup. And what this control does on this pickup is it removes one of the single coils underneath here. So you've got a double coil or a single coil. So, can't really name classic names of guitars here. But think of a guitar that has a double pickup in the neck, and think of a guitar that has a single pickup in the neck. And you can choose between the two. Let's play another track. The next track is, let's have a look, Belsize and Abbey. Okay, this is called Belsize and Abbey because I used to live on Abbey Road, on the junction of Belsize Road. So I called this track Belsize and Abbey because it's where I lived. I've done loads of tracks where I've just named them after where I was living, you know. Let's have a listen. Right, starting that again, here we go. Okay, that's what you play like when you don't pick the guitar up for a week. Okay, so I'm trying to catch up with myself a little bit. Thanks, Dennis Turner. How does it feel compared to the Fender Telly? Well, if you're talking about this one, the 52, they're very different, because this is like a chunkier rosewood board, a lot more like the Sunburst Fender Telly that I've got, which is currently residing with Paul Wilson. They're two very different necks, so it's like if this was a maple fingerboard, then I would be making a comparison, but really they're very different, you know. So, but I'm glad you're enjoying the music, and I don't feel very like I'm playing particularly at my best this evening, but that's all right. That's not going to change anything. I'm going to keep going. Have a drink of water, so tone, get warmed up a bit. Oh, nice picture that, isn't it? feel a little bit more warmed up now, ladies and gentlemen. A little bit more warmed up. That's 24 frames per second, that camera. The rest are 50 frames per second. Anyway, okay, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're all enjoying the show. What's number 4 now? Mirror image, okay. This one's for Clean Slate. Got somebody on here tonight calling himself Clean Slate. Graham, it's a bit zappery, so let's be a bit zappery for Graham. It's a lovely guitar to play, ladies and gentlemen. Feels, sounds great. We do a nice Terry Wogan fade out with that one there, ladies and gentlemen. That one goes on. Nice Rocks FX, nice to see you. Stay in touch. Always nice to see and hear from our regular friends here on Radio Paul. Radio Paul, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, okay. That's enough of that. Right, enough of that one. Okay. That was Mirror Image number 5, Ballad of Teesdale Gardens. Okay, here's a slow one. The sound's really great, used to. Well, thank you very much indeed. I'm sure the people at Fret-King will be very pleased to hear that. John Hornby Skews down there in Leeds, Garforth. I hope you're all tuned in, gentlemen. And yes, okay, so no, we don't need that sound for this one. Can't remember what key this one's in. My goodness gracious me. It's in A, thought it was. We'll start that one again, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to start that one again. Ooh, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, Sean Harp. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, Dave Mason, thank you very much. In synchronicity. Thank you very much, Justo. Thank you very much, Mark. Thank you very much. Okay. Hello, Wade Johnson. Nice to hear from you. How are you doing? Bello. Hi, Paul French fan here. Good evening, sir. Darcy. Hello, Darcy. You're in America, if I'm not mistaken. Where are we now? If that was track 5, it only stands to reason that the next one's going to be track 6. It's going to be the Benny Hill theme, or Yakety Axe, or Yakety Sax, whichever way you want to look at it. If you play it on the guitar, obviously it's Yakety Axe. And we're featuring, hang on a second, let's press the button there, see what happens. Country Squire Classic from Fret-King with Paul Rose. With Paul Rose on the Country Squire. He's playing the Country Squire Classic tonight on internet. Ignore the Paul Rose bit. Yes. So this is the Fret-King Country Squire Classic. I've settled down, calmed down a little bit, calmed down. My nerves are a little bit better than they were. Marty Douglas, just cooking a curry, enjoying the music. Thank you very much, Marty Douglas. Where are you? Are you in the UK? You're in England, aren't you? Scotland. I'm going to be assassinated. You're in England. Art, good evening, sir. Yeah. Someone sent a text. Now, bloody hell. Hold up. Bloody hell is this on a bloody text? Yeah. That's right. Okay. Someone in America is starting a conversation. I'm on the internet, my friend. I'm on the internet. What was I going to say? Okay, Country Squire Classic. This is the stagger coil, ladies and gentlemen, in the neck. And it has, yeah, that strap. It's a real pain, that. It has a system, a Fret-King system called Vary Coil, which is this top control on the tone. There's the inner and the outer, and the inner is, you wind it back and you get a single coil. That's the single, this is the double coil. Back out. So. Similar thing on the bridge, which is a tapped 50 pickup, Trevor Wilkinson design, I believe, and you have extra coils hidden underneath. Yeah, and you bring in extra coils. It's very subtle. You hear it more with a bit extra drive. Yeah. So, the Benny Hill theme. I'm using a Dunlop wah, Bruno. I'm using a Dunlop wah. And we're going to play the Benny Hill theme. There you go. Very beautiful. I must at every gig, yes. Yeah, that one. 66 pack. You're not the first person to say that about scantily clad women. Newcastle. Okay, where are we now? Number 7. Number 7 ain't no sunshine. Jim Drummond on drums, David Cowan on piano and organ, and Kenny Hutchison on the bass, and it goes like this, yeah. Ain't no sunshine. The ultimate trap mantis. Whatever that means. Yes. Okay. I don't know what number that was. I think that was number 7. Yeah, numbers game. Okay, somebody said something about digital earlier on. Ian Lee. Is this my favourite from the new range, Ian? It's one of them. They're all great. Some are more appealing. Thank you very much, Bello. Thank you very much, sir. Let's take care of it. Hang on a second. Right, okay. Have you liked and subscribed? Have you liked and subscribed? Ask yourself in your heart of hearts, have you liked and have you subscribed? If you have any questions, email me at paul@paulrose.co.uk. Lessons, one-to-one lessons, sessions, production, mixing, whatever you want. I'll try my best to accommodate you. And what else have we got now? Now then, we are very close to the 300th show, ladies and gentlemen. Isn't that something? 300 shows. And the matter of fact, I mean, hey, Joe Rogan's done about 2,000 or something insane like that, but he's got $100 million, so that's why he's in the front. But he works hard, he earned it. J.D. Wild, this is a Fret-King. Just update J.D. Wild, it's a Fret-King Country Squire Classic, with Paul Rose playing it, as it says. Look, it says Paul Rose. Lost me. Yes, 300th show. Now, the fact of the matter is that we've probably already passed the 300 mark, because there was, certainly in the early days, when I didn't have the technology quite as smooth as I've got it today, there were some catastrophes, technical catastrophes, forgetting to plug the laptop in. And the laptop dying halfway through the stream, things like that, which I deleted, and other ones where the sound was bad, or I was making lots of mistakes, learning as I was going. Now we have this super smooth production, ladies and gentlemen, and I enjoy it enormously in it. Now that we're out of the lockdown, anyway, now that we're out of that and we're back to the real world, I'm not doing them every Sunday, which means that I'm kind of, going to enjoy them a little bit more. I think change is as good as a rest, but that doesn't change. So we are approaching the 300th show, which will hopefully be before Christmas, depending on the Band of Friends gigs. So it would make the 300th show a Paul Rose live guitar stream extravaganza Christmas bonanza with a Boxing Day bonus Brucey special. And also, just out of interest, just while we're talking about it, this guitar is one of the new 2023 Fret-King range, and I'll be playing a different one every week, or every few weeks, or every couple of weeks, every 2-3 weeks, whatever, we don't know. But I'm going to feature a guitar every once in a while from the new 2023 Fret-King range. And so this is why this guitar's for sale, ladies and gentlemen. The 52 Telly is up for sale at the moment, because I have some equipment here that needs to be updated, upgraded, and I've got a lot of them. If you could see the guitars that I'm sitting looking at here now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 guitars, and this isn't even all of them, and not all of them are mine either. But I got a lot of bloody guitars, So, number 8, numbers game. The numbers game being a reference to digital technology. Somebody commented on this show being as digital as it gets. It's very digital. It's highly digital. The interaction of people through digital technology is mind-boggling. And this is a synthesizer sequence that I wrote especially for Jim Drummond. And he put the headphones on and I said, Jim, play along with this. And that's what he did. And then, so Jim plays along with my synthesizer sequence, and I play along with Jim playing along with the synthesizer sequence. It's called Numbers Game. Flower pot, bonfire night, yes. Should be fun. Mark Robinson. Thank you very much, Mark. Thank you very much, JD Wild. Yeah, thank you very much. Well, we're now singing. Let's have a listen. Oh, hang on a second. Numbers game. Home. Okay, this is going to be the last one. Okay, this is going to be the last one. Leaving on a jet plane. Come on, let's do Leaving on a jet plane. Okay, I love this tune. Certainly doesn't need a load of distortion. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Okay, Leaving on a jet plane. This is my brother playing drums, it's me playing bass, and it's Paul Wilson playing piano. And it's all about the love of music, ladies and gentlemen. It's all about the love of music. And everything that goes with the love of music. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, I'm playing inexcusably bad this evening. Good evening, Hooked on Classics. Let's see, let's try it again. Yes. Yes. Okay, that's the end for this evening, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you've enjoyed it. I've been playing the Fret-King Country Classic. Modern. Oh, fucking hell, Paul, get your head screwed on. See, I'm away with the mixer. Fret-King Country Squire Classic. Lovely guitar. Like I say, we'll be playing a different guitar from Fret-King every week, every other week, every few weeks, depends. Thank you very much, Bruno, my pleasure. Thank you very much, Britta Fisher Braun. Thank you very much. Chris Shaw, good evening. All right, Paul Smith, how do you do? Jim Kirkpatrick, hello there, Jim. How you doing, son? Yeah, right, lad. Very good. Mark Robinson. Yeah, I just haven't been playing. I haven't played for about a week. What was the last gig we did? When was the last gig we did? In Germany. Last Saturday. It's over a week since I picked up the guitar. It's over a week since I picked up the guitar, so I'm not very sharp. But I might do home just for. I'll do home. Yeah, come on, let's do home. There you go. Okay, thanks very much, ladies and gentlemen. Nick Branston, Britta, Hooked on Classics, Mantas, George Blades, Bernard Levy. Thank you very much. My pleasure. My pleasure. Thank you very much, all. Right, okay, just, you know what I mean. I've got a Patreon account. Yes, I've got a Patreon account. Come on, we're all in the same business. We've all got to make a living, ladies and gentlemen. I've got to make a living. And, right, so that's the end of the show. I'm busy. I'm going to take that guitar strap off because I'm sick of that. Right, that's better. I'm busy all week, mixing, editing. And then when I've finished editing, I'm going to do more mixing in order to edit more after the mixing. Before I do some more editing. But I should be streaming next Sunday. If you're around, stick around. We'll be on to the 300. We'll be on to the 296th because this is 295. We're only 5 away from the 300th show, and we might actually be able to. What with the band of friends, diary, and my diary. It may be that the 300th show lands somewhere around Christmas. You know. It might be around Christmas, so we could kill a pair of birds with a stone here, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much, Justo. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Dave Mason. Ripley Blues Club, December. Yeah, Dave. Yeah, you going to be there, or you're living elsewhere now? Ripley Blues Club. Have a look at the Band of Friends page if you want to know where the Band of Friends are playing. And I am slowly but surely starting to book gigs for my own trio. So if you want to come and see me play with my band, yeah. Oh, Watson, thank you very much. Thank you, Mantis, my pleasure. I feel like there's something I need to say. Something that I'm missing. Well, maybe I'll just go downstairs and get drugged up to my eyeballs, and that's just what rock and rollers do, of course. Spend our entire lives drugged up to the eyeballs. You'll be at the Clooney Mark. Yeah, that'll be a good one. That'll be a thumper down at the Clooney. Best record of Band of Friends, the one we're working on now. Be out in the spring. That's what I'm mixing. Okay, I'm going to say cheery pips, and hope you're all well, and I think that's everything, isn't it? Andy Hall. Andy, I'm just finishing. Andy's one of my oldest friends from Newcastle. He's just popped up on YouTube there. Andy, I'm just about to finish, lad. Hey, I was out in Newcastle the other day, and it had that lovely autumn smell, you know, of Guy Fawkes and all of that. Bloody lovely. Hey, I tell you, there's no other matter with Newcastle. As long as you can get out from time to time. Right. Well, that hasn't offended anybody. I'll see you all next Sunday. Keep an eye on Facebook. Loads of stuff happening, man. Loads of stuff happening. And I've been playing the Fret-King Country Squire Classic tonight. And yes, it's a great guitar. Love it very much. Send us a postcard, drop me a line. Rick Carter, how you doing? Nick Carter, beg your pardon. Yeah, right, shut your mouth, Paul. Say goodbye. See you all next time. Good night.